So what's happening in Manchester? Yeah, we've got somebody, maybe with some device, bam, being shot outside a synagogue. Yeah, on police doing their job. People stabbed, people have died. Somebody has driven a car into people, then stabbed people. Where have we heard that before? Where have we heard that before? And then they've shot someone on police, possibly carrying munitions, an explosive device outside a synagogue. How do? This day, possibly, and let's get plenty of Brian, because this is a disturbing topic. This day, possibly, or quite definitely, will have changed, certainly for the next few years, how Jewish communities operate. Quite definitely. And what about prisons? We talked about prisons, haven't we? High security estate, Whitemoor, Long Lartin and the like. A big gang, the Brotherhood. Third world culture, violence, religion. In prison now, you're part of that. You might have been radicalised. You might just be radical, hateful, yeah, determined, a person of terror. Yeah, this what's happening now. What you're going to be thinking. Prisons are going to be on a heightened security estate, a heightened security risk. Yeah, they quite definitely are. Won't want to be on a landing in any prison now. Won't want to be on a landing in any prison, dispersal prison, high security estate, where you're outnumbered, not just by prisoners, but by a prison gang. Yeah, not everyone's going to be radical. Not everyone's going to be a person of terror. However, it's truly scary. And it's going to remain like that. The country's going to remain like that, ain't there? The Prime Minister's on his way back from meeting European leaders. For me, he's got blood on his hands, quite definitely. The things he's said, the things he's done the last 12 months, Palestine, Israel, all that. The fact that he says the UK, me and you, we're all included, accepts, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Gaza, Palestine, state, Hamas celebrating a victory. The UK Prime Minister, in our name, don't use our name, just send me. Two-tier Kia, granny killer, amongst other things, insightful, hateful person, user of insightful language, recognizes. Yeah? Use that language. Don't include the rest of us. He was warned what he's doing would cause problems, could cause problems in this country, as if we ain't got enough. Calling people to arms and the like. Let's get old Brian in again. Let's bring the temp. Listen, guys. Prison's not the best place to be. Heightened level of security with what's going on, the prison population that no one's dealing with. Illegals in hotels. Digital ID. Just an idea. How about everyone who's arrived in the last 10 years? How about we give it to them? I know we don't want them. It's an impingement on our freedoms. We're not accepting them. It's not coming in. You can go away. Tony Blair, your son, is not making a penny out of us. However, let's give digital IDs to all these people who are here illegally. Yeah? Or you could call them a prison ID card. Because they're illegal, we need to lock them all up. Rwanda. Let's build 10 prisons, 10,000 capacity. Let's put them in there till we find out who they are. Yeah? Get them digital ID cards. Collect one on your way out to Rwanda, to the Supermax, till we know who you are. To all you lefties, yeah, these people are fleeing nothing. They're fleeing France. Now you could argue France is a war zone. My mate not long ago went to Paris, didn't stop long. What a shithole. Go on. Sit yourself down. What a shithole. So maybe we could say Paris is a war zone. You know what I mean? They're travelling through countries. Because previous government as well, but certainly this government, open arms. You're getting everything. You get a little card. You get money. We pay everything. Putting you in brand new homes. £300,000 homes, 10 of them. We'll buy them and put you in them. Yeah? It's an absolute disgrace. This government is a disgrace. The state of the criminal justice system. We've just had this week 2 people I've seen, third world culture, violence, religion, weapons, no prison time. Knife crime going through the roof. And again, it's all about the persons with a knife. You know, if I was on the street with a bread knife, threatening to chop someone out, wave it about, my feet aren't touching the ground, are they? Straight to prison. It's an absolute disgrace. We need a general election. We need a change. We need a massive change in this country. People have had enough. They are waking up now. I bet they'd love violence, but we just need to get out there, show people that we're not accepting what's going on. We want a change of government. We want a change of policy. I want people like me and you to be looked after. Me and you. Brian, he ain't got a clue what's going on. You know, there's people that don't want us to have pets, don't want us to have anything, don't want you to have a home, even if you're paying for it yourself. Don't want you to give things to your kids that you've worked hard for. Taxing the shit out of everything. It is an absolute disgrace. So let's see what happens now. Certainly now, arm response, you know, start signing them overtime chits. You're going to need them out and about. Let's see what people have got to say. Not our Prime Minister. I've seen him today talking about his Cobra meeting. I'll tell you what a Cobra meeting will be right now. Oh, Brian's doing a bit of zoomy. Always good. Always good to smile. Always good to smile. I'll tell you what the Cobra meeting will be about. It'll be arse covering. That's what it'll be. They know they're in shit, this government. Deep shit. They are an absolute disgrace. I've never in my life come across such deceitful, gaslighting, snivelling, horrible, dirty, hateful, scummy bastards, honestly. They are a disgrace. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it there. God bless everybody who's affected by Manchester. Everyone working in prisons. Prisons are coming to the point, I'll tell you now, where they're going to be locked down 24/7. They're going to be opening doors for emergencies and to feed people. And that's it. That's the real crisis. Staffing. Shoulder to shoulder. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks for coming. I'll see thee.